Hi everyone, what is going on? My name is Jamie Palmer and welcome to another episode with the Binary Destroyer 7.0. Now in today's video, we're going to be trading some raw prices and kind of show you exactly what you can achieve by understanding the charts. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be updating my website and training, kind of bringing out more services and training regarding price action. I want to get a new price action course in place that will obviously ultimately help our BD members, because at the end of the day, when you're trading the binary destroyer indicator, you've got to understand why it produces signals, why some are winners, why some are losers, and the only way to understand that is by understanding price action, understanding trades with the trend and trades against the trend. Now I'm going to take a short buy position on AUD USD here. Okay, I quickly want to enter here. So AUD USD, I'm going to take a 0.5 lots on this. I'm going to take a buy. As you can see here, I just want to show you, this is my history for today. As you can see, it is 0. So as you can see, I'm not hiding anything. I've got one trade currently open on AUD USD. Now I quite like this setup here. Because if I actually break it down to you, everyone, by the way, I'm scalping at the minute. If a lot of people who are new to trading, what I'm actually doing is scalping off the 5-minute charts, looking to take small pips, consistency. And that's how I do a lot of my trading at the minute. I do obviously hold positions for a couple of days, if not weeks. But I believe my speciality and skill is with scalping. The reason being is because I started my trading career from binary options. So from there, obviously, I progressed into Forex, and I had that kind of scalping mindset in mind. So that's why I can make money off the lower time frame. So we've got a nice little buy. I'm just going to move my stop here. We're going to go for a take profit of 5 pips with this trade. And I'm just going to set a stop loss as well. I'm going to just set a minus 10 pip stop loss. I want to try and, there we go. This trade should come nicely. We've got a nice little rejection wick there, which is rather interesting. What I like about this on AUD USD is this little rejection area just here. You can see here a little rejection area, see here, which is really nice. And then we've closed with a very bullish momentum candle here, which should in fact give me, this should hit my 5 pips take profit. What's interesting, if AUD USD is going up, that must mean USD CAD will be going down, which in fact it is. Again, on the same principle, it looks like we've got a kind of bullish signal here. If I just bring this up like this, we can see a little area. What I always say makes a good trader, everyone, is people that can find structure on a blank chart. And I think that's crucial if you want to just understand trading. A lot of beginners get confused because they look at the charts like this and it's a big mess. You know, it's squiggly lines, candlesticks everywhere. But I'm sure you've heard this before. I always say trading is like an art. You know, you kind of want to fill the dots, you know, draw the lines, draw the trend lines, draw the Fibonacci levels, kind of find structure on something. And in fact, to be honest, USD CAD looks like it's at a nice area here. You can see here, look, which is rather interesting. We might see a downward momentum on USD CAD. AUD USD is obviously out of the money at the minute, which isn't that concerning. Let's have a look at a few other currency pairs. Again, NZ USD is going sideways, so I'm not particularly interested in that. Okay, GPUSD is definitely in a downtrend. If I just mark up the charts on AUD USD, you can see how we're in a downtrend. You can see our lower highs here, lower high, and then lower low and lower low. So at the minute, any setup on GPUSD is going to be a down signal. So that's that one. Let me have a quick look on Euro USD. Again, Euro USD. In fact, let me have a look at the 1 hour charts. I might actually take in fact I will. I might take a short buy on Euro USD as well. I'll break that down for you as well. When trading, I always find I'm going to take a buy. Again, we're going to go with 0.5 lots. And we should see that again also hit our nice 5 pip take profit. Again, I'm not going to set a stop loss on that one. Now, what I like about Euro USD, everyone, is we're at a we're definitely at a 1 hour support line on Euro USD, which is rather interesting. Okay, you can see how we've come into this area. And what's interesting, if you notice how we've come into this area, we've actually massively decelerated. Okay, momentum has started to fluctuate a bit. As you can see, we came straight into this support area and we've kind of fluctuated. We've gone up, gone down, which tells me that this is a support line that is being respected. And if we actually start to go down to the lower time frames, okay, again, you see how we're getting a lot of candlesticks on bottom. You know, when you start getting wicks on bottom of candlesticks, it tells me that the momentum is being pushed up. Again, you can see here. So I am potentially, this is actually a really good buy setup on Euro USD. Obviously still take into consideration we are in a slight downtrend, but we could use this against us and we could get a good few pips from this. So at the minute we're currently out of the money, so it is what it is. I always say when trading, there's always opportunities in the market, always opportunities. You just kind of got to have an eye to spot these on different time frames. So that's Euro USD, USD JPY. We've got a nice little break. I mean, look, what's interesting about USD JPY is we are actually, if you actually just bring this up here, you can see how we've got a break and retest. Look at that. We'll just bring up my charts here. You can see a nice little downtrend. We've got a pullback. Okay, we've got a downtrend. We've got a break and retouch here. It actually looks like a double top pattern here. See this area here? Looks like a nice little double top pattern. Let's have a look on the 1 minute charts. You probably see it better on the 1 minute charts. Yeah, you see here. So it looks like a good possible break and retest on USD JPY, but if you look at the 1 hour charts, we've been kind of going sideways, which, you know, you can't really trade currency pairs when they're going sideways. I mean, this is stuck in a range of around 29 pips, so it's a 29 pip range. I don't see us getting much more out of this setup. It's just waiting for a big move to either happen on that. So I'd probably leave USD JPY. USD CAD, again, that nice little sell opportunity there. You can see our price is starting to come down, which is good because it means obviously AUD USD is going to start going into the money. Euro USD is now 1.3 pips in the money, which is good. AUD USD, gold, what's gold saying? Okay, gold is looking like we're in a trend at the minute. If I actually just bring up my area here, you can see a nice little trend line forming. You see this here? Okay, so it looks like we've literally just bounced straight off this trend line there, which is really good. Let me just have a quick look at the higher time frames. So I would be mindful on gold, only the reason being, if I just break down gold for you, okay, I can clearly see our low here. I can definitely see another low there, and then it looks like we've really been creating lower lot highs all the way down to here. So gold, is it a good time to trade gold? I mean, really, ideally, I should have took, that was a beautiful buy off gold there, off that nice support trend line there. But unfortunately, I missed it, so it is what it is. Okay, we're starting to go into the money now. AUD USD is going nicely. Euro USD should close in at 5 pips. Let me just have a quick revaluation again. So 5 pips on Euro USD. It is climbing. Hopefully we stay bullish on this candle, which is rather good. In an ideal world, okay, if I was going for larger pips, what I would do in a position like this is move my stop loss to break even to kind of lock in those profits. But because we're only going for 5 pips here, I'm going to just leave this to run. Again, I haven't actually got a stop loss set on Euro USD, but this is a really good setup here. Okay, we are pushing up, so hopefully we do see that. Where do I see Euro USD going? That's definitely going to hit that 5 pips now in the next couple of minutes. My only concern on Euro USD at the minute is where's my target for Euro USD at the minute. I do see a nice area here. Okay, you can see this kind of area here. We've had a rejection there. We've had a rejection there. So if price does come up to this, my take profit is definitely going to get hit. So I'm not too concerned about that. So I'm quite happy with that. What I'll do, everyone, is I'll pause the video and I'll be back very, very shortly when I can get an update on these trades. So I'll pause the video and I'll be back. So a quick update, Euro USD just hit its take profit, as you can see, at a nice 5 pips. So 17 quid in the bag. Obviously price did pull us down slowly, and then we had another bullish move up there. So that's good. Obviously we do note as well that on Euro USD we actually did create a higher low just here. Okay, you can see here and here. So you can see our higher low and then another higher low there. So my anticipation with Euro USD is it probably will come up to this area here before maybe slowing down and then consolidating. And then if we do break this here, there, and we break this high here, then we probably might start to go into an uptrend. Who knows? Okay, what I need to worry about is pips. So AUD USD is kind of messing around at the bit. It's dipped into the money. It's gone out of the money. So let's have another valuation on AUD USD. Now I can see again how we've rejected from this zone again. And notice how we're coming back down into the zone. So I'm interested to see what happens now with this. So I'm just very, very curious on what happens on AUD USD. It is again rejecting from this zone again. So let me just have a quick look on the higher time frames. So let's see what happens. Prices, I mean, really on the 1 hour charts, price looks like it's creating a flag pattern. You can see here how we've got a upward move like that, and then obviously we've got a downward move like that. Okay, and when we get kind of like this, we could either break to the upside like this and then rallying up, or we could do a break to the downside and like this. So at the minute, AUD USD is very volatile. Okay, it could really go either way, but I'm hoping that this 5-minute support line is getting respected. Look, as you can see, we're rejecting again from this level. So to be on the safe side with this, I might actually close this trade off at around 1 or 2 pips in profit. I'm unsure what's going to happen. Hopefully we do push higher, but like I said, if you actually go over to the higher time frames, it could really go either way here. Again, you know, you can actually see on the 1 hour charts, you can see here creating higher highs here. And also you got to factor in, we've got a support line here, or resistance areas here. So we've had a touch here, a touch here, a touch here, and a touch here. So ideally I should be staying out of AUD USD, but hopefully the 5-minute charts, it does. Okay, I might actually just move this to maybe 2 pips in profit, just to kind of hopefully for the best. So we are pushing up there, as you can see. So what I will do, you can see here again, look, it's kind of messing around really. It's fluctuating. Is it going up? Is it going down? I want to see, if I just zoom in here, I really want to see a break above this here. If we break above the, oh, we are, which is good. And in fact, what I might do with this, just waiting, there we go, everyone. So yes, as you can see, nice little scalp, 23 quid in the bag, nice little pips made there. So yeah, pretty much that is how, going forward, I'm going to focus a bit more of our training on the scalping side and also the swing trading side. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you took some lessons from it. Obviously, you know, do take the time, if you're a Binary Destroyer member or you're not, to actually sit and learn the charts and understand why they move the way they do. So yes, hope you enjoyed today's video. Have any questions, drop me an email on thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com.